Set.
Young to throw it. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone.
Ready.
Instead, stopped at the 2.
5, 6.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
10 cycles.
Before that first down play. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Come on, set.
To throw. Oh no, the ball is loose. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12.
Chop, 17. Drill, 52. Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Juke the defender. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
So now, here's third and goal.
Ready.
Hubbard. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
On first down, they'll run. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Give them a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. Lining up to take a knee on second down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. Raheem Blackshear now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Here we go.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
22 needle.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go now. Set.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Toward the sideline, and he's gotten again. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling.
John Harbaugh's challenged plenty of calls in his career, and he's got the red flag out once again. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Defense shows blitz. Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Ready. Set.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Come on, set. 43 rail. Set.
They'll run for it, Hubbard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Ready up.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Hold on,
Personal
though. There's a
foul.
flag down
Roughing
here.
the
Although,
kicker.
if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
Brooks. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Ready. Break.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Let's go.
Rush coming for Young. He's on the move. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP.
To wait until the 2nd quarter to finally see him and his offense out there. Hurry. Down a touchdown. With how long they've been sitting over there, I know the feeling. You're chomping at the bit and likely going to be pretty aggressive with the football.
180.
You at X. You at X.
Drop.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot.
Yo.
180.
Lamar back to throw. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback.
Hold on.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Ready, shot. 180. Ready, shot. Sit on.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he makes a fair catch well short of midfield. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Cut.
Young throwing here. Has a man. It's Brooks. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's go now. Cut.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Third and just 2 to go.
Claw, 10. Set, hut. Set.
Hubbard again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Legette's got it. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Come on, set.
Here's Young to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Set, huh?
Young on 3rd and goal. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
Staring at fourth down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now Eddie Pinheiro will try to knock it through for the Panthers. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And this one is center change. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Hill now to return it. Returns looking good so far. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Set, ready. 52 blaster.
Another try following the sack. That's complete till he gets. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go. Ready.
Now it's Young. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the Combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw?
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers really gets with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Panthers drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking that time for Deontay Johnson. And now it's second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Shut up!
One final shot before halftime. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. So we've arrived at halftime, and the Panthers impressive so far. They've got a lead so far on the road. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
No, we changed it.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Lamar off the play fake. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. We've got a challenge.
Previous
Dave
play
Canales
is under
not
review.
happy with that last call. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
First and 10 from the 41. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
From the 39. Andrews with the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Sit out.
Yo, yo.
Sit out.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. First down from the red zone. And a man is there to knock that away.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Play action now with Jackson. Into the hands of Likely. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Sit out. What? Sit out.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Report.
Henry. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now here's Lamar. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown, lost.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in, touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Jackson throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Moore with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers and Xavier Legette with the football once again. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Triple, 38.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
Got it.
2nd and 3 now.
Down. Cut.
from the 34. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. Set.
Third down run with Brooks. Give him 3 on the tote. It's 4th down coming up. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an all-pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now on 4th down, one of the greats, Johnny Hecker, out to punt this away. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Ravens will go on offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
180. Set up.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
180. Set up.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready, set up. Hey, report. 180. Ready, shot. Set up.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completes this one to Hill. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he only gets a little here, down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Hey, middle.
180.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Only one timeout left, but they do have the 2-minute warning coming up as well. They've got 1st and 10. Up down for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trailing by 5. All right, here we go. Second down.
Alpha, sit on.
Here's Jackson to throw. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Yet to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Middle.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Sit on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Hey.
Cut.
Now to throw. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2. Setting up to pass. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
Keep the score. Ravens 18, Panthers 17.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Blackshear on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Carolina offense headed out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
On the ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Come on, set. Fight 60. Set.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And this one does not go far. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Ready.
They kick the running back in motion.
Cut.
Looking to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Oh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So they're left facing a 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Chased out to his... And they get to him and haul him down.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here.
شراط وريني وريني شراط.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get